We got the kids out here doing it. She's a champion. She's a champion. Yeah.
Every time, it's like I keep running into brick walls. It's like even when I try to do right, my wrongs just keep following me, keep chasing me, keep haunting me, and keep reminding me of the reason why they see me the way that they do. Why they can never see my smile, can never see the joy that I bring. They can never appreciate me, embrace me. They can never truly love me for me. It's like I'm going in never-ending circles trying to plead for their approval and acceptance, and I'm constantly just afraid to be myself, afraid to be by myself. I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of people leaving. I'm sick and tired of people judging. I'm sick and tired of being in this place that I don't want to be. This place that shows me that they don't care and don't want me here. I'm stuck dealing with fake love, fake friends, fake family, fake support, fake everything. And I just want to be free. Free from it all. Is there anybody out there who cares? Is there anybody out there who's listening? Is there anybody out there who loves me? Because I'm alone, I'm torn, I'm trapped, I'm hurt, and this pain that I'm feeling is unbearable. And I just don't want to be here.
You know what time it is.
Off the lake, you can catch us off the lake. Off the lake, you can catch us off the lake. Off the lake, you can catch us off the lake. Off the lake, off the lake, off the lake, you can catch us off the lake. Off the lake, you can catch us off the lake. Off the lake, you can catch us off the lake. Off the lake, off the lake.
I need everybody getting live on this one. Right where you at. Come on. Everybody up on your feet. Huh? Huh? One more time. Say what? Huh? 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 Hey! Huh? Huh? Hey! We will. 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 We will.
Oscar, everyone. Thanks for staying up with us. My name is Jocelyn.
And I'm Jalen. No. Thank you for staying up with us tonight. And if you are a first-timer, make some noise in the comments section. Now, first, we got some rules for you, and Jocelyn's going to tell you.
Okay. First order of business, we are here to build faith, strengthen the connections, and provide exposure for the youth. Next order of business, if you haven't done so already, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends, share with everyone you know. We want you guys to see this. Then go head over to our Instagram, follow us at Zion Offscript, and just see what we're up to.
Now, last week, y'all saw that we was talking about relationships, and we got some clips for you if you didn't remember. Check them out.
How many of y'all booed up right here on the stage? Watch and if you're lying, your people watching. So, okay, all right. Let me ask this question off the top. Whether you booed up or not, what are some of the top 3 things if you were going to consider a relationship, what are some of the top things you're looking for? And don't get real deep. Like, this could be your type or whatever. Go ahead. Who got? What you got?
In a relationship, the top 3 things that you're looking for, in my eyes, is like, like how they speak of themselves, how they are to other people, how they treat their parents, and how they treat me, as in, like, do they respect me? That's what I look at. I don't know about anybody else.
All right, respect. Okay, cool. What else? What y'all looking for?
I look for the personality, the way how they carry themselves, and how open-minded they are.
Okay, all right. Anybody else? Go ahead.
You gotta be smart. You gotta be funny. I don't really got a third. Like, those are my 2 bare minimum. Like, if you're not, what?
Yeah, be smart, funny.
Funny, not ugly. There we go.
Everybody got different types. We're gonna put that out there. Everybody has a different type.
That was really great, you guys. But speaking about relationships, we're going to be talking about the most important relationships, which is the relationship with yourself. Now, we're going to go back to a segment that we're familiar with, Wild and Wise.
Oh, yeah. I can play the piano. I can play the piano. All right. What's going on off the lake? This is Minister Randy P here, and we got our game today, Wild or Wise. And if you know anything about this game, is when 2 contestants, 1 and 2, come up here and debate topics that they want to talk about. So the first one of the day on Wild or Wise is meditation versus no meditation. So, with that being said, I'm gonna call him up. Is that you? I ain't say who you are first. Let me say who you are. Let me give you an intro. First. So first coming up, if we had a thing called family business, she would be it. She's close relatives to a pastor here, but I won't say his name. His name is Pastor Stephon. Naomi, come on up! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Going against Naomi. And we ain't going to be Show Me. I don't even know if that rhymes. Anyway, I believe it's one of the Severe twins. And is it either Legacy or Chef Royal? Which one is it? Royal, come on up! All right, okay. So, guys, you know how this game works. You can either be for something or against something, okay? And that's how this game is gonna work. Who's gonna go first? You gonna go first? All right, so when I give you the mic, you gotta say which one you vote, okay? You got a minute and sliding back, because that's how the fans work around here. You got a minute 30 to do it. If you go past a minute 30, I'm gonna say, give me the mic. If you go under the minute 30, I'm gonna say, you got any more? Are you ready? Are you for or against meditation?
I am for meditation. Hear me out. I'm for meditation because, sometimes you need to breathe and let go. And, like, meditation is just good for the mind, body, and soul. And it's great for your health. Like, if we meditate, we may not need doctors anymore.
Hello.
And also, think about it. You want to walk down the street happy, right? So meditate.
There it is, meditation. Y'all clapping up all day, homie. Okay, did I mention that she's a chef? I'm not lying. What can you cook?
I'm a baker, so cakes, cupcakes.
You have an Instagram with that?
Yes, I do.
What's it called?
It's called Royals Rockin' Recipes, but the Instagram handle is RRR Treats.
There it is. You guys handle all of that. But that's enough of that. It's enough of that. Wild or Wise, are you for or against meditation?
I'm against.
Whoa!
Okay, but I'm against meditation because when you meditate, right, you think about what happened in the past and what you've been through. So when you're meditating, it brings back all like the bad stuff. You know what I mean? And you know, you don't want to be like, oh my gosh, I'm going through it. And then like it brings back all the sadness. Like, who wants to be sad? Do you want to be sad? I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be sad either. So no one wants to be sad because it just brings up all the bad stuff again. When you're
Wow. Well, let me look at that. That was something else. Hey, drop in the chat who you think won that one. Meditate or no meditation. All right, thank you guys. You can go back now. Whoa. That was something else. Get this thing here together. It's a lot going on here at Zion Church off the late tablecloth. So next up, guys, some people think you don't need it, but some people think you do. I'm a proponent of saying that you do, but see if they prove me wrong. The next person that's coming up, he's a man. He's not a boy. He's a grown man. He's a man's man. Brother Cortland, come on up, hey! Do the Icky Shuffle, yeah! Oh! That was kind of fancy. All right. Going against Brother Cortland. This young lady once bought up 2 ice cream trucks with $3. Let's hear it up for Ayana! Yeah! Come on up, Ayana! All right, guys. Just like the previous round, you know how this game works. You got a minute 30 to prove your point of what you think are you for or against. Our topic for you guys is therapy or no therapy. Whoa, he's already saying. Who's gonna go first? Okay, he's gonna say you're going first. Or she looked at you and say, all right, I'm gonna go first. I want to go first, not because you're telling me. All right, here we go. So Ayana, when I give you the mic, you're gonna let the audience know you're for or against therapy.
I'm for therapy. All right. I'm for therapy because when you're mentally unstable, you might need help. You might need to talk to somebody about how you deal with anxiety. Oh, yeah. You also might not have anybody to talk to at home or friend-wise, and you can't let your feelings build up inside. Wow. Therapy can be a relief. This is the moment to get everything off your chest.
Oh, wow, that was like poetry. That was like poetry in motion. All right. So here we go. Cortland. 4. Okay. I just want to say my line and run off like I normally do. Let me just say my line. Thank you. Are you for or against therapy? I'm against therapy. Whoa!
Yeah. What you need therapy for? We got Twitter. Go on Twitter. Say what you need to say at the person. You can do it any day of the week, any time of the day, any day of the month. Ooh, I'm spitting. Yeah. You don't need therapy. You know what I'm saying? There's Xbox. There's PlayStation. You got a Game Boy. You get your stress out like that. You ever play GTA when you mad? Huh? Grand Theft Auto. I go on rampages when I'm mad in GTA. I'm a menace. You don't need no therapy. I don't got to sit in the couch talking to nobody about my feelings. I don't need to do that. You know what I'm saying? That bastard ain't on GTA. Go get hit with a car. Yeah. I don't need no therapy.
Wow. I'm a little scared now. going to pray to God right now. All right, thank you guys. You guys can go back to your respective corners. Drop in the chat. Therapy or no therapy, whatever you think goes, and it's okay. Nobody knows. All right, for this last round, we got two wild ones coming up. This young lady I'm about to bring up, she is DC's own Beat Your Feet champion 3 years in a row. Maya, come on up, Maya! Coming on to the stage next, this guy right here. He came out the womb 6'2". I pray for his mom because that's quite a load. Daniel, come on up to the stage! All right, guys, this is round 3. You guys know how this game works. Today's topic, wait, let me think. Got therapy, talked about meditation. This last one is talking about self-care. Some people are for, some people are against. We're gonna let the lady go first, unless she says otherwise. Is that okay? Oh, well, she's correct. Ladies did go first last time. All right, she said she's gonna let him take it before he fakes it and breaks it. Here we go. Daniel, for or against self-care?
Against. So first of all, let me start off like this. If you're doing self-care, you gotta get it out of here, man. Cause all that products that you put on your face, it gets stuck in your pores. And then when it gets stuck in your pores, your face is still dirty at the end of the day. You do all this cleaning, all this and the third, you know, it's still dirty. So please, self-care is not good for you because you're gonna be walking outside with all these bumps and everything on your face. You'll be like, oh my God, it's not my hot girl summer no more. Period.
Oh, all right, okay. That was something. I had never heard that accent before. I know that was Jamaican or Nigerian. I didn't know which one. Anyway, Maya.
Are you always
For or against self-care?
I'm for.
Let's go, Maya.
First of all, sir, with the accents, there's many types of self-care, just not hygiene, okay? I can read a book, I can pray, I can journal. There's a lot I can do. I can do yoga, okay? I can do yoga, okay? We do so from a time that we're a little baby. We do all this pouring out. We gotta pull back into ourselves. So when we do that, we ain't gonna be stressed out no more. These people ain't gonna stress me out. You know why? Because I'm doing self-care. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. I don't have no built-up anger because I done self-care. I'm not failing class because I've done self-care. Okay? I walk around with a smile on my face because what, audience? So therefore, I'm for self-care. Period.
Oh, these guys. Now look, for the sake of time, I'm going to pull this cloth down. You guys stay tuned. Keep watching, like, share, subscribe. Let's get to it. You guys do a dance or something. I don't know. All right, here we go.
Hey, I think it's time to rock it, lock it. All right, y'all, we about to have a little fun. On Off the Lake, if you still up, I need you to make some noise. Come on. Hey, we gonna take y'all back to the go-go. Can we go back to the go-go real quick? Huh? Now help me out. Hey, yo, well, let me say, hey. Sing it.
What's good? My name is Corey. I also go by Coach KB. You can find me on Instagram at mycoachkb, and I'm a personal trainer and a personal coach, and I help people with their health and their fitness journey. So a great way to relieve stress is through exercise. And what exercise does for your brain is helps you release all these good chemicals that make your body feel good. So I'm going to show you 3 exercises that you can do with little to no equipment at home to help you with stress release. So the first exercise is going to be the squat. I'm going to demonstrate the exercise, then I'm going to have my lovely volunteers demonstrate the exercise, and then we'll get on to the next one. So the first one is going to be the squat. You're going to start with your feet pointed straight, and you're going to bring your hips back and then come down, just like that. If this is a bit too hard, you want to bring your feet out, and it's going to make the exercise a little easier. So now I'm going to have my volunteers demonstrate it. One is going to be on a chair, and one is going to be standard. So we're going to start in 3, 2, and 1. There we go. Good. Come straight up. Squeeze your glutes at the top. And there we go. Perfect. As simple as that. So the next exercise is going to be the plank knee to elbow. I'm going to demonstrate the exercise. You're going to get into a plank position with your hands or your shoulders directly above your hands. And you're going to bring your left knee to your right elbow. Just like so. Make sure you engage your core while you do this exercise. Simple as that. So now I'm going to have my volunteers demonstrate. One on the chair and one on the ground. So we're going to start in 3, 2, and 1. There you go. Notice how she brings the knee all the way to the elbow. All right, and one more. Boom, and bang. As simple as that. So now we're just going to do one more exercise, okay? This is going to be kind of like the last exercise. You're going to be seated on the ground, and you're going to bring the same thing, your left elbow to your right knee. Just like so. Make sure you bring the elbow all the way to the knee. And there you go. So now I'm going to have my volunteers go. This is going to be the last exercise. And we're going to start in 3, 2, and 1. There you go. Notice how her back is straight while she's seated. And same thing, your back is straight when you are on the ground. And last one. So there you go. There are 3 exercises that you can do at home with little to no equipment to get a great workout in. All it takes is 5 minutes for you to get some exercise in and to get a great workout in.
Yes, indeed. Welcome once again to the group chat. That was live. Y'all make some more noise, group chat. We here. Boom. Look, we're going to get right to it. Everybody who participated in our experience today up until this point, thank you so much. Great work. This is one of my favorite parts, honestly, though, the group chat. We don't have a whole lot of time, so I'm going to get right to it. I'm Pastor Steph. Honored to serve and be here. Thank you again. We have an amazing special guest, Miss Kanisha, here with us, licensed therapist. Y'all show us some love. As we get into this episode, just checking in with ourselves, mental health. This is very important. Miss Kanisha, can you just tell us a little bit about yourself and what got you into this field? How did God kind of stir up that passion for you?
Absolutely. So I'm born and raised from Washington, D.C. I went away to college back in 2008. I went to Delaware State University. I studied criminal justice, and I realized I wanted to always help people back when I was in school. But once I started getting into criminal justice, learning more about it, I realized it wasn't really helping in the way that I wanted to, and more so managing the issue. And I really wanted to help people change. And so I felt like an advisor talked to me about social work. I started applying to programs. I got accepted into the University of Maryland in Baltimore, and I met some amazing people, and I really felt like I was able to make change in social work versus criminal justice and really make a difference. Yeah.
That's what's up. Y'all show us some love. Black woman doing it. Okay, so we're here again to address mental health and its importance. And what I love about the group chat is we really get to hear from y'all. So I can't wait to pass this mic, but I gotta set it up and ask this question. Just in your experience, like, where are we now? Like, in terms of I would just say the Black community, mental health. Are we progressing in terms of our people? Do you feel like, are we progressing in terms of our people wanting to do it, understanding its importance? What's your take on this?
I definitely think so. I think that mental health is getting more light. I think that especially with the pandemic, a lot of people have been more aware of issues they've been having, sitting in the house and having to really deal with yourself. I think that has allowed people to realize it's okay to need help. And I think a lot more celebrities are speaking about it. I've seen a lot of Black celebrities speak about it. And so I definitely think it's something that's moving forward. And I think the more of us that talk about it, the more likely other people think it's okay.
That's so good. Shout out to Tamar Braxton. I know it's so many that's pushing it, but so look, you hit a button right there. How the pandemic made us face ourselves. Can y'all? Can y'all attest to that? Like, the pandemic. I don't know about y'all, but even as a grown man, that thing shut some of us down. Like, it really made you be like, bro, who are you? What's up? You start getting mad at yourself just because you ain't got nobody else to really talk to for real. It's like that joint shut us down. I want to open it up to the floor real quick. In the pandemic, what's something that you learned about yourself, right? Or maybe a space that you went into that you didn't see yourself going into, that caused you to say, man, maybe I need some help. Maybe I need to talk to somebody. Was that anybody's experience here? We got to get him a mic.
Yeah, during the pandemic, I learned about myself. I can't be alone all the time, because normally I would just be in my room playing the game. But once I didn't have the option to go outside, I started getting in my head too much. I started thinking about stuff I shouldn't have been thinking about. So yeah, I had to figure out how to be alone and be okay with being alone. I'm working on that.
That's good. Anybody else want to answer that? Anybody else? Well, look, let's go here because I want to kick it to you all for your questions. But one more question before we switch it. For y'all, I'm gonna be honest. Growing up, for me, when you talked about somebody getting counseling, our minds, I'm just being honest, middle school, high school for us, some people like that used to get bullied because our minds went to something wrong with you. You know what I mean? And so I want to ask, is that still the same for y'all in y'all's generation where if somebody is like, I need counseling, I need therapy, what's the stigma now around mental health, counseling, and stuff like that for y'all's age? What are people thinking and saying? How's that being received for y'all?
Well, it's not like bullying to us. For me, it's more likely on a personal level. It's like, do I want to just talk to somebody? And it's like they just listening to what I'm saying. Are they really helping me, or am I just chatting to them and them taking my money?
That's good. That's good. Anybody else? Yep, go ahead.
For me, it's like, if you need help or if you believe you need help, you should really look into that. And I don't really think it's a joke. You shouldn't take it a joke, or you shouldn't laugh at somebody else if they do need help, because that's a really serious, if you do need help, that's a really serious thing that you should get taken care of.
That's good. That's so good that y'all had that perspective, man. Let me go to Maya. Maya, I believe you have a question for Miss Kanisha. Talk to us.
My question was, how do you heal from something when something happens, and how do you know that you're actually healed from it?
That's a good question. How do you heal from it? I think first, Pastor Battle said it the best. You got to feel to heal, right? And so pushing things away don't let us heal. It's kind of like a balloon. You push it under and you push it underwater, right? You can only hold it down but for so long, right? And it's going to come back up. And so it just depends on the person. Each person is different. Some people need therapy to heal. Some people need, going to God definitely is healing, right? Some people can heal from their friends, or some people go into like music or go into acting or like expressive ways to like heal themselves from what has happened. And I think it just really depends on the person and what works for you. What works for you may not work for the next person. Yeah.
That's so good. That's so good. Y'all give Maya a hand for that question. Anybody else have a question for Ms. Kanisha? Go ahead, James.
Well, back to what I said at the first time, when we are speaking to you as a therapist, like for other people like me that want to know, am I just speaking to you? What is it that I'm benefiting from talking to you, and what are you doing mentally and on your side of the job to help me? If that makes sense.
Absolutely. I think, one, you got to find a therapist that works for you, right? Every therapist is not qualified to help you, right? You have to have that relationship. That's the most important thing. You have to feel comfortable talking to that person, and also making sure that person is equipped to help you with what you're going through, right? We have certain trainings, we have certain specializations in things. And not only that, like, do you feel safe talking to this person is really important. If you don't feel safe, you're not going to open up and you're not going to share. And one thing about therapy that's important is make sure that if you do talk to someone, make sure you ask for what you need, right? Like, your therapist may think that this is working for you, but if it's not working for you, it's okay. I tell my clients all the time, let me know what you need. I'm here for you. So that's really important, to advocate for yourself, even in therapy.
That's so good. Y'all give him a hand. That's good. Anybody else have a question? Go ahead, Jane.
Could you give us like some tips on how to deal with depression?
Yeah, absolutely. Depression gets tricky, right? Depression is one of those things where you don't feel like doing anything sometimes. It can look different for each person, right? Some people, it's the classic depression where you may be down, sad, isolating yourself. But some people are depressed and they are irritated all the time, or they're angry all the time, and they may go out and do things to cope and mask what they really feel, and that could still be depression. And so with depression, if you notice some of those things, it's always important to get help. It's always important to talk to someone. I know we have friends, and our friends, they take care of us, but I think it's really important to have a safe and trusted adult that you can go to. Adults can help us in ways that our friends may not be able to. And so I think that's the first thing to do. But what another person has shared, like, exercise is really helpful for the endorphins, right? To help us feel good. Sometimes with depression, you have to almost fake it till you make it, right? It's like I have to push myself to go even when my mind is telling me I don't want to.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Y'all give Dan your hand. That's good. That's good. And so that's so helpful that you said, like, because sometimes we think I have to obey my feelings. I have to stay in this place until I feel like doing something. But you're saying sometimes we have, if we can, try to push past, exercise, and do other things to get out. I want to build on this real quick, because you mentioned talking to friends, right? If possible. For the person who's watching right now and they're saying, okay, I realize I am in a different space. I'm easily irritated. I isolate more now. I'm down more now. Like. And I want to tell my friends about this because my friends think that I'm just mean. Or my friends think I'm just being fake because I don't reply to their texts and I'm not the same person no more. How do I'm just speaking for somebody who might be asking this or watching. Help me to frame that conversation. How do I bring that to my friends, letting them know what I'm going through, right? Because that's a tough space, but I want to feel free enough to say, this is where I'm at. How do I frame that type of conversation?
That's a good question. How I would frame it if I was, trying to express to my friend, like, hey, I know I may not have been myself. I might not seem like myself. I might not want to play basketball. I might not want to talk on the phone or text like I used to. but this is what I've been going through. I tried to, deal with it on my own, but it hasn't been working out. And I know that I have friends, and so I want to kind of talk to you and share what's going on. This is how I've been feeling. You may or may not be able to help, but I just want you to be aware of what I'm going through.
That's so. Did anybody else have a question? You want to? Because I want to build on that real quick. Once they tell their friends, some people have the mindset like they easily get bitter or angry at their friends because they like, number one, you should know I'm going through, even if I ain't tell you. Or if I did tell you, they grow bitter because now that I did tell you, I'm not seeing you help me in the way that I want you to help me. Should we have the expectation for our friends to be our therapists in a sense? How do we manage that?
No. Our friends are there to support us, but our friends may not know exactly what we need or how to help us. And I think it's okay for us to support us in the ways that they can. But when it comes to like mental health and really having some issues, I think it's really important to talk to someone that is able or has the skills to really help you get through that. Your friends can support you, right? But there's someone there who's professional who can really help you get through those moments.
That's so good. That's so good. Let's open it up.
Okay, so I say that you say that, but how about on the other side, for people who are not social, don't have a lot of friends, and not stubborn, but just don't want to talk to people? Like, of course you could talk to God, but what are some like you know how like you give people certain things that they could do, certain skills, certain like games or something? What is something that you would say to somebody that don't know or don't have nobody to talk to?
Absolutely. Journaling is one that's really good. Listening to music is really good. Praying is good. Exercise, like I mentioned before, is good. Breathing exercises, especially if you have like anxiety, taking deep breaths, breathing in through your nose, holding it, breathing out through your mouth. Just really trying to calm your emotional side of your body. Like our brains have two sides, right? We have like the emotional side and the rational side. And so sometimes, our emotional side takes over. And so we really have to regulate our emotional system so we're able to think and do the things that we need to do. And so some of those are some things that you can do to kind of help cope in addition to talk to someone. There's also groups on Facebook, Instagram. If you go on Facebook and just search, right? Kids struggling with depression, like there are groups that will come up. There's also like a crisis text line that you can text, right? If you don't want to tell anybody what's going on, there's professional people available 24/7 that you can text and get help from. So there are resources available.
That's so good. Listen, y'all know I love the group chat, and we love it, but we are coming to a close. Our time is running out. But listen, before we go, I got to ask you this final question. On a daily basis or every other day, because some of us we might not be as in touch with ourselves, our feelings, right? Especially for men. If you ask us how we doing, I don't know, I think I'm good. And we not trying to be funny. Some of us really I'm good. And everybody can see, bro, you not good. I'm all right, I'm chilling, fool, I'm good. No, you're not. How do we grow our emotional intelligence or awareness? Is there something we can do on a daily basis or every other day to check in with ourselves?
I think on a daily basis, I think meditation is really helpful. To really sit with yourself and reflect on your thoughts. Journaling, I really like journaling, is in writing notes in your phone about how you're feeling. And I think once you start to do it regularly, you develop a pattern. You can really pay attention to what you think and feel. Yeah. And you kind of have to be true to yourself, right? And really sit in what's going on. Yeah. I think that's a way for you to really be in tune with yourself and also check in with the people who know you the best, right? Sometimes our friends and family tell us things. The question is, do we hear it, right?
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. All right, she had go ahead, last one. Then we got to get out of here. Go ahead.
I just wanted to say that I do that. Like I write in my notes. My notes is really just, dear God, hey, I'm going through this. Like I could be anywhere, and I'm just like, okay, I just need to write this down. I need to jot down these points, and it really does help because it's like, okay, he listened. Okay, cool. You know. So yeah. Yeah, and it's a way for you to process it, even when you don't feel comfortable talking to someone. Yeah. So it's like I'm processing what's on my mind in a safe space until I can feel comfortable to share it with someone.
That's so good. Y'all give Miss Kanisha another hand. Listen, thank y'all for tuning in the group chat. I'll just add this before we go. If you don't have this in your phone right now and you're watching us, we want to encourage you, go to Google. Y'all Google everything else. Type in feelings chart. And there's so many charts that's going to come up. I try to encourage everybody, keep a picture of a feelings chart in your phone, in your photos. And I think that's another thing you could do to expand your feelings, your vocabulary. Because most of us, the only words we know is mad, sad, happy. It is so many words to express our feelings. And I think if you're watching me now, you're watching us, and you want to be successful in life, you want to be a successful entrepreneur, successful at anything, husband, wife, it all starts with your mental health. It all starts with your mental health, I promise you. So we thank y'all for tuning into the group chat. Y'all make some noise one time. We'll see y'all next time. Thank you so much.
So good to meditate on your love for us, God. We're here on one accord acknowledging that love for us, God. Didn't have to do it, but you did. Say, I love you forever. I love you forever. I love you forever, Lord. I love you forever. I love you forever. I love you forever, Lord. Let's say, I love you forever. I love you forever. I love you forever, Lord. We worship forever. We worship forever. We worship forever. We lay prostrate before you. We worship. In other words, we surrender, God. Oh, forever we worship. Oh, Lord, we worship. We worship. Yes, God. We worship with all of our hearts, Lord. Express it, say, I sincerely, Jesus. Nothing without your love. Oh, forever, Lord. Forever, Lord. Lord. Yeah. Hallelujah. I love you forever. I love you forever, Lord. Hallelujah. Make some noise for Jesus. Make some noise for our Savior. Closer than a brother. Closer than a friend, yeah. Hallelujah. Yes, Lord. Worship, Lord. No shame, no shame, no shame. Pray for Jesus. Oh. Forever, wonderful Savior, Prince of Peace, beyond understanding, worthy of our praise, whether big or small, worthy of our praise. Oh, yeah.
Wow, what an amazing and inspiring message. I mean, we took care of our bodies, we talked about our mental health, our emotions, but you know what? Nothing is complete without making sure spiritually that you are all right and all set. And so right now, I want to invite you to really just kind of think about where you are spiritually. Are you reading your word? Are you praying? Do you even know who God is? You might have heard mention of him throughout our program, and you're like, who are they even talking about? Is that the one that my mama tells me to pay attention to? Is that the one who's going to punish me if I'm in trouble? He is your almighty, loving Father, and he desires an authentic and real relationship with you. And today I want to invite you to allow Christ to enter into your heart. And it's super, super easy. All you have to do is pray, and I'm going to lead you in a simple prayer right now. And if you feel comfortable doing that with me, let's go. So you're going to say, Father God, I absolutely love you. I want to allow you, and I want to invite you into my heart. I want you to be the Lord, the ruler, the King of all that I do. I admit and I acknowledge that I'm a sinner, meaning I've made some mistakes. I was born wrong. I did so many things. But because of your love, because of your sacrifice, I know that I'm covered. I believe that you are who you say you are, and I confess with my mouth that you are my Lord and that you are my Savior. If you did that, it's just that simple. You are now part of God's family and part of the kingdom of God. And I want to connect with you. And so text OSVIP to 5155. One more time, OSVIP to 5155. And one of us is going to make sure that we reach out with you and that we walk with you and that we lead you and really keep you accountable. And if you have some questions, if you're like, she was talking too fast and I'm not sure what happened, feel free to text us anyway, and we'll be more than happy to partner up with you. Thank you so much, and we're looking forward to connecting with you. Take care of you.